Okay, so I'm going to show you really quickly how to send out the daily announcements for the PTO subscriptions. First thing we're going to do is go sign into our Google Docs account where the form is, username and the password. And then we can see we have two docs currently. We're looking for the one called North Announcements. So I click on that once. And now I can see all the announcements that have been submitted. I ignore the timestamp because the timestamp is just what date and time the teacher submitted the announcement. And I look at from the start date to the end date and make sure that I'm only running the announcements that are required right now. And I can see that announcement 1 is already over, announcement 2 should still be running, 3 is not even starting yet, and 4 and 5 should be running. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to sort by end date so that it puts all of the ones I want to be running right now, so these 3 together. And then I'm just going to simply highlight the ones I need to be running currently and then do right click and copy. Okay, so that's all I really have to do in the Google Doc. The next thing I do is go to MailChimp, which is the service we use to send out these announcements daily, and go to the top right corner and log in. Okay, once I'm logged in, I click on Campaigns from the top bar. And Daily News Template is the email that we want to use, so I'm going to replicate that. And then most of the things I need to do are on this page right here, which is on the Confirm page. But I do want to go rename this particular email I'm sending out. So I go to Setup, and right here where it says Daily News Template, I'm going to take out Copy 1, and I'm going to put in the date. So I'm going to do September 11, 2012. And that's all I need to do on this page. So then I go back to Confirm, and you can see the name of this particular email has changed. I don't have to edit the list. We have 163 recipients currently. The subject line is going to be North News Today, so I don't need to change that. Replies go to our North PTO Gmail account. Don't need to change anything there. Basically, all I need to do is go into HTML email and go to Edit. And this is going to be the actual template that will be sent out in the email when it loads. Okay, and you can see we want to leave all of this alone except for this body of text right here. So I'm going to hover and click Edit, and right where it says date, I'm going to go ahead and type the date in, September 11th, 2012. And now we want to paste our announcements right here into the body. Now as you can see, step 1 says copy and paste announcements here. Step 2 says then highlight the announcements and click the buttons above. So the first thing I'm going to do is highlight this and then paste on top of it, which it may pop a little box up and ask you to paste again, and that's fine. Just say OK. So we can see these are the announcements. Then I'm going to highlight them and choose the bullets button. Now, because of the way whoever entered this announcement in, they put an enter in, so there's an extra space there. So you may want to play around with the formatting. I don't know why they've put quotation marks in either. And we can just spread the announcements out as you think is best. So we can see we've got 4 announcements here. Student Council, if anybody else is interested in joining Student Council, and America for Africa, and then the fake announcement where you were using to test. Simply click Save. And if you preview it, this is how it's going to look right here. So we've got our North logo at the bottom. Thank you for supporting North with your subscription. And it looks like we're pretty much ready to go. So I'm going to go to Confirm right here, back on the tab we were, and like I said earlier, we were walking through these steps in green. We just got down to HTML. We're not doing a plain text email. We're not doing an authentication, and we're not worried about monkey rewards. So that is pretty much it. So when I was completely ready and happy with it, I simply hit Send Now, and it'll go to all the recipients. I could also hit Schedule and schedule this for a future date. So if you already had your announcements ready for tomorrow, you could go ahead and set it up and send it for tomorrow at a certain time. That's pretty much it.